Hi. It's been a minute. Very sorry. I've just been extremely busy. But I'm here because I want to rant to you and show you something insanely frustrating. So, behold, this is my daily laptop for the past year and a half, 2 years at this point. It is a Razer Blade 16 or 17 Stealth. This is a $4,000 laptop. And this thing is awful. This thing has a garbage fucking battery life. They advertise a decent amount. No, I'm lucky to get 90 minutes. I am lucky to get 90 fucking minutes out of this thing. Performance, I mean, for having a 4080 in here and an Intel Core whatever, like, it does, like, the job. It runs things on high settings in games. Windows is just garbage software. I fucking hate it. I hate Microsoft in general. It's amazing. Microsoft is like a $1 trillion corporation based solely off of their software technology, yet they can't seem to make any good software to save their fucking life. This thing was bought initially as my do-it-all laptop. I had a desktop before college, and I had this like crummy old MacBook, which I'll get back to later. So the plan was I was going to retire all my computers and replace it with this do-it-all laptop. It was going to be good for school, gaming, content creation, everything. And I hated it for most of those tasks. For class, I had to retire it after a semester and a half. This thing was just unreliable. It was too bulky, too loud, too flashy. Like, it was just not good enough for what I needed out of it, especially as a class laptop. And remember how I mentioned that 90-minute battery life? At one point, I tried to do an assignment in class, and the battery life was so bad that I ended up getting a 0 on the assignment just because the battery died during class while I was doing the assignment. I then went out and bought this, a 10th generation iPad 10 with this Logitech like Folio keyboard, whatever. And it's fine. It is fine. It does the job if you want to use your iPad as your laptop. I didn't, but this was the best I could do given the fact I had already wasted $4,000 on this gas thing. And here's the thing, a lot of content creators will buy bad products, but then return them or buy something else or replace them pretty quickly because, well, they can afford it. They're full-time content creators. I was stuck with this thing. I'm not a big content creator. My main channel has a little over 3,000 subscribers, and this channel doesn't even have 1,000. Still grateful for you guys. But if I'm stuck with a $4,000 trash heap, I have to fucking use it. I have to make the most of this. And oh boy, I hated that as a desktop machine, because this thing is somehow louder than my original desktop machine as a laptop. It has this giant touchpad. It's terrible. I hate this touchpad. I remember for a period of time, I just started carrying around a wireless mouse with me wherever I went and just turned off the touchpad. It was just that fucking bad. This is a terrible touchpad. Also, and I knew this going in, but this thing is just not very portable. It's a pretty fucking thick-ass laptop. Prior to this, I had a desktop machine and a laptop machine. My desktop was always Windows because it was the best for gaming, and at the time, I was a hardcore PC gamer. However, for the longest time, my laptops have all been Macs. I remember in like 2018, I was in middle school at the time, I saved up all of my money to buy a brand new, like low-spec MacBook Pro 2016. The one with the butterfly keyboard was garbage. The one with only 2 USB-C ports, that was tolerable. The one with a dual-core processor, it was the 2016 model. And that thing ran me very well, despite the low specs. It lasted me pretty long. Until my senior year of high school, I upgraded to a 2015 high-end MacBook Pro that my parents found laying around from our grandma's. So thanks, Grandma. You saved me my senior year from using that vintage-ass thing. Then I went for this Windows 11 machine, and I hoped I would never have to look back. I'm looking back. I have officially just had enough. I finally fucking snapped. I was in the Apple Store with my mother. It was the day of the announcement of the M4 MacBook Air drop. So today we will be retiring this horrid beast. And as of today, I am going to be switching to a Mac. This thing is huge. I have like the 10 core CPU, GPU, M4 chip in here, 32 gigs of RAM, a terabyte. So I am very excited to see what this is. I haven't opened a brand new Apple computer ever since that 2016 MacBook Pro in 2018. All right, I'm dying to open this. Let's go. That is pretty satisfying. It's like opening a new iPhone or something. Okay, this is unrelated to the MacBook, and this is like so, like, who cares? Why is this so thick? Why is this such a thick piece of cardboard? Oh, here it is. I got it in the sky blue color, because why not? I like blue. Oh, this is thin, and it's cold. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's get to the goodies in a second, but... oh my god. This thing is so crazy thin. Though what's funny is look at the thickness of this thing. It's such a joke how much thinner this thing is. And extra goodies in here. Well, we have the MagSafe connector. I haven't actually gotten a chance to try MagSafe 3 on any device. Wow, MagSafe 3. It's even the sky blue color. That's cool. It's like barely blue, but whatever. And in here, oh yeah, the charger. And there's nothing else in here. Radical. Ooh, ooh, hello.
Hello, Mario.
Oh, so cool. That just turns on upon the first open. That's like actually so cool. While I was in the Apple store, I saw on the Apple website that they were selling this. This is a gaming mouse for Mac and iPad OS. I really wanted to know what this was because I want a new wireless mouse. Oh, it's light. Dude, this thing is like light as a feather. Well, I'm gonna set up the rest of this off camera, so I will cut back to you later.